Hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. Welcome back to this live session again after a long, long time. Okay, it's almost 2 months. I've quit social media. I was doing a bit of experiment, so I quit that. I haven't uploaded any kind of video for the last 2 months. And there was no live session. As I have uploaded a new video 2 days back, I quit social media. So again, I am back to this platform of YouTube, teaching you stuff, productivity stuff, so that you can be a more smarter student who can build skills along with the studies that you're doing, both in school or maybe in college. So it doesn't matter. You should keep on pushing yourself to create or build your hobbies in order to create a good skill that might be helpful, and maybe in the future you can monetize it. So yeah, this is all about this channel. So if you have any kind of question, you can definitely ask me, and I will be happy to answer if to my best of my ability. Okay. So people that are joining later, or those who have missed the intro, you can ask any question, anything about productivity, YouTube, or creating hobbies, or studying books or physics, need physics, preparing for the medical entrance exam. You can ask me any question, and I'll be happy to answer. If you have any kind of question, you can definitely pitch it here. Yeah. So for the time being, I'll be working on my project, and you can ask any question. Okay, so once I complete my work, a little bit is left. So once I complete the work, I'll be talking about some of the concept that I've learned from the book named The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay, The Magic of Thinking Big. It's written by David Swartz, and I'll be discussing some of the beautiful concept that this book talks about. So stay tuned, just work, and after a while, I'll be talking some cool concept that this book talks about, and it's amazing. Uh, if you can grab the concept, then you can achieve something big if you can work upon the concept. Okay, so keep on working. Once I complete this, then I will talk about some of the cool concept from this book. If you have any question, then you can definitely pitch it here and I will answer it. Anything, like any question, if you want to know about YouTube productivity or any books, you want any kind of book for motivation or net physics, anything, you can pitch it here and I will be happy to answer. And for your knowledge, I'm fine. I was just doing a bit of experiment for the last 2 months about quitting social media. So yeah, the video is up on the channel. You can definitely watch that video to know how to get rid of social media addiction and how to do your work effectively and increase your productivity by quitting social media. Social media is just a waste of time most of the time. And yeah, even though I create YouTube videos, YouTube is you can say YouTube is a social media platform, but mostly I use it to learn and build skill. Yeah, so I use it to create content for my students and my subscribers that uh, are here to just increase their productivity and to learn new and cool stuff. Okay, somebody, Lochana Damodaran. Oh, I've never seen your comment. So thank you for commenting for the first time. Best of luck and hi. Yeah. So thank you that you are a big inspiration. Uh, I'm happy that you like these videos and these videos are actually pushing you to do something good. Then I'm very happy for that. So that's the main purpose of creating videos for this YouTube channel. Okay. So great. Great. So stay tuned. I'll be talking about some of the important points that I've learned from a book named The Magic of Thinking Big. So I'll be discussing some of the points. So if you are a student and you want to do something big in your life or do something that you actually love to do, then I will discuss some of the points that will actually help you to build that thing. Okay. And the concept that I will be talking about is from the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. It's written by David Schwartz. And you can buy this book on Amazon. It's readily available. So yeah, I'll be talking something from the book. So if you don't have time to read the whole book, you can just watch, like you can just listen to this. And yeah, you'll be getting the core concept from this book. So I hope you'll enjoy that. So just wait a little bit and I'll talk about that. But before that, if you guys have any kind of question and anything, like I'm pitching it away to you, that anything, any question about YouTube or productivity or physics, then you can pitch it here and I will be happy to help you. Okay? I hope you understand. So people that are joining late, okay, Debarko Mukherjee. Okay, so sir, what are you doing to teach us today? I mean, sir, what's today's topic? Okay, Debargo Mukherjee, I'm not teaching anything. It's just study with me, a fun session where I'll be doing my own work and you'll be doing your own work. And if you have any kind of question regarding productivity or net physics or how to study, how to be more smart, how to build hobbies, how to build skill, how to build a YouTube channel, anything, you can ask me here. And while I'm doing my work, I can answer your queries. So that's the main motive of these videos. Okay. I'm not teaching anything today. I'm just working in a fun way. Yeah, that's the main purpose working shouldn't be always like a tedious thing or a boring thing to do, but rather it should be a fun thing to do. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. And okay, there is a question from Luciana. Sir, my question is, we have a lot of devices. How do you stay focused on your routine apart from distraction? Okay, so staying away from these devices, the main destructive device is your smartphone. Okay, so in order, when you're working, what I do, or when I'm studying, what I do is keep the smartphone away from my working desk, so that, and keep it on DND or maybe in silent mode, because you are not doing something emergency, you won't get an emergency call, because you're not a doctor as of now, or inspector or something. Okay, you're not you are not in the emergency kind of profession, so you can just keep the phone on silent and keep on working, and keep the phone away from the workplace. That's what I've discussed in my last video, where I said I quit social media. It will greatly help you to focus on your work. So that's the most important thing. And yeah, and follow the Pomodoro technique in order to stay focused. I have discussed in one of my video how to stay focused, how to concentrate for a longer period of time. You can definitely check that. There is a video how to study for long hours. There are another video called Pareto principle, 80-20 rule. You can use that. So yeah, these are the things that you can use to stay focused. And the most important thing is you need to another video that I have created is how to build habit, how to stay motivated. Like, you're doing certain kind of work, how to generate motivation so that you can keep on working on that thing. So I've created video on that. You can definitely check those videos. It's amazing. How to be creative, there's a video for that, how to be creative. So you can check those videos. You need to understand that there are devices, and these devices were created to make life easy, but since we don't know how to use them, most of us fall prey to these devices, and we waste a lot of time. So you need to understand that you need to use this device for your benefit rather than your destructiveness. Okay, so these devices shouldn't destroy you. It should make you more active. It should make you more productive. Yeah. So that's the way you need to stay focused. The best thing that I found out to stay focused is to keep your smartphone away and keep it in silent mode. Keep it away. Maybe you are studying in your room, keep it in your living room. Okay. And deactivate your Wi-Fi network or your data services. So I hope this will work. This worked for me. So I hope this will work for you, Lochana. There's a video called journaling. You can use journaling so that you can write down the task that you need to complete for a day. That will also help you to stay focused on your work. Okay, just try. Yeah, Lochana, just try what I'm saying, and I hope it will help, because these things definitely help me, and it's helping me being a student doing my PhD, and being a teacher teaching students their NEET physics, preparing for the medical entrance exam, as well as maintaining this YouTube channel. This requires a lot of effort. So if you are distracted, it's very difficult to maintain all these things. So yeah, these things definitely help me to manage all my work and stay focused. Yeah. So guys that are joining late, or those who are joining for the first time, you can ask me any question. This is just a fun way of study with me session where I'll be working on my work and lightly, and you can carry on with your work. And if you have any kind of question, you can pitch it here, and I will try to answer them. Okay. One of my subscriber commented me yesterday that saying that he's missing my live session. So I said I'll be creating live session today. So for the request of my subscriber, I'm creating this live session in order to enjoy a bit of time in the evening while working on our topic. Okay, so should I start talking about the book that I was talking about, that the magic of thinking big. So they start talking about that. Some of the cool concepts from this book, which are really helpful. Okay, Sarah, you're full of positivity and energy. It's hard to maintain teaching and your studies meanwhile. You balance both with great passion. Even I'm a NEET 2021 aspirant, sir. Okay, so you have missed out one thing here. I am a student, I'm a teacher, I'm also a YouTuber. So I create content for YouTube, and that takes a lot amount of time. For all the videos that I create for maybe 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, these takes at least around 8 to 9 hours to build, create, edit, script, everything. So there's another part of me that is being a YouTuber. So yeah. So the first thing that I'll talk about from this book is amazing. It says that the first point that this book talk about is uh, be an activationist. Be someone who does things. Be a doer, not a don'ter. That is, you need to be a guy with optimism. You should be the one that does things and not always thinking about this won't work, I won't do because this is difficult. So this is the first thing that this book talks about. That you need to be someone who does things rather than criticizing the thing or the idea. You need to try it. If you have an idea, you should try it immediately without thinking too much, because maybe that thing will produce great result and you don't know. So you need to work upon the idea that you come up with. So that's the first thing this book talks about. So this is cool concept. The second point that this book talks about is don't wait until conditions are perfect. This is amazing again. So it says that don't wait until conditions are perfect. You'll always have this kind of idea when you start something new or when you start doing something competitive or building new things. You'll always think that I will start only when I have this. I will start. Okay, I will give you an example. For example, you want to create a YouTube channel. So you'll say that I'll create my channel only when I have expensive DSLR, or when I have a good microphone, or when I have a great lighting, when I have a desk set up like this flower, this grass, that plant. So there is a poster here. So all this thing, okay, I'll start this YouTube channel when I buy a black t-shirt like this. Okay, I'm just kidding. So uh, that shouldn't be, you shouldn't put any kind of condition before starting thing. So don't wait until conditions are perfect. They never will be. If you put conditions before starting, then your condition, that kind of thing will never come up. There will always be something against you. So if you're waiting for perfect time, then it will never come. You need to expect future obstacles and difficulties and solve them as they arise. So whenever some difficulties arise, and it will arise, problem will come, and you need to find out solution for that and then push forward. So this is the second concept that this book talks about. So yeah, if you are a student, you can relate to this. Okay. So the third point that this book talks about is ideas alone won't bring success. So if you have an idea, it won't bring you success. Ideas have values only when you act upon them. Okay, so I'll answer to that. Wait. So remember, ideas alone won't bring success. Ideas have values only when you act upon them. Okay, use action to cure fear and gain confidence. Do what you fear and fear disappears. Okay, just try it and see. If you fear, then that's the end of it. You need to conquer the fear. And how to conquer fear? You need to do the thing that you're afraid of. If once you start doing the thing, the difficult thing, you'll see that the path will open for you, and you'll keep on the fear will go on disappearing. So the most important thing is to start taking on the fearless, like the fear path. Once you jump on it, you'll see the road will open for you. So that's the concept, cool concept that this book also talks about. Okay, now there's a question here in the comment section. It says, give us a strategic study pattern to study physics in the 2 months time before NEET 2021 after our boards gets over. Okay, the strategy that I will tell you is, the first thing is, try to remember the formulas from the NCERT, all the formulas, that's important, and solve the last 30 years. That's the strategy. See, there is no straight easy strategy, but the most easy strategy is to solve the last 30 years, the concept of the last 30 years. Don't memorize it, but understand what are the concepts that are being talked about in the last 30 years. If you can do that, then it's easy. Like, you can definitely get a good marks in physics. And remember one thing, in NEET, they will never ask you difficult questions. They will ask objective questions in physics, questions that can be solved within 1 minute. Okay, so if your concepts are good and if you know the formula, then you're good to go. The most important thing is to build concept, and I hope that you have gone through the concept during your class 11 12 days. If your concepts are good, just go through, memorize the formula, and just solve the last 30 years question, because the last 30 years questions are not very difficult. Okay, NEET questions are not difficult, so just go through them, and whenever you get stuck, then write the concept with pencil on that, on the top of that question, so the next time when you revise, you know that these are the questions that you got stuck, and then you can revise those questions on the second time of your revision. And when you come for the third time, just go through those questions in which you have written down with pencil, because those are the questions that are difficult for you, and check whether you can do it now. So this is how you need to do. The last 30 years questions are very important. See, one thing you need to understand, the most important thing about physics is to understand the concept. That's the first step. Second step is to memorize the formula. And the third step is to solve questions from the last 30 years. Once you can complete these 3 steps, then you can take on to our next step, that is solve some difficult questions from maybe other state medical questions. Okay, so you can do that. So this is how you need to build a strategy. And within 2 months, if you have 2 months, the best thing is to memorize the formulas as much as you can. All the formulas, that create a formula book and memorize your formulas, because mostly in NEET they will ask questions from formulas. There's no groundbreaking questions that they will ever ask you in NEET, because they know that there are thousands, like hundreds of formulas, and it's difficult for students to memorize all those things, and they will ask straight away. Most of the questions are comparison based and objective based. So I hope I'm able to answer your question. So the first and foremost thing is to grab the concept and memorize the formulas. I hope I'm able to answer and clarify your doubt. Okay. There's no such thing called easy way. There is no such thing called easy way. If it was easy, then everybody would have succeeded. Okay. So there, you have to build your plan strategically, and it takes a bit of work, but it doesn't take a massive amount of work. It takes a bit of smart study and smart work. Okay. I hope this clears the doubt. Okay. Anybody have any kind of question? Okay, if 2 months is not, the question says that 2 months time is not really enough for 30 years. I have already gone through the 10 years part along with physics. There are biochemistry, so sir, won't 10 years would be enough? Okay, see, you have 2 months, so you need to give a huge effort, because you know that if you want to crack NEET and you have 2 months, then you need to give everything you can for the 2 months. It's just 8 weeks. So maybe you need to study for 12 hours a day or 13 hours a day just for 2 months. And who said that you cannot cover 30 years question? If you can't do, at least do 20 years question. Okay, at least do 20 years or maybe 15 years. Even 15 years is enough. Just remember, the most important thing is to memorize the formula. Formula based questions are asked in NEET. Yeah, I know there is biochemistry, but try to memorize the formula. Yeah, that's what I can tell you. If you're good with your concept, then you can do it. But if you are not very good with your concept, then I know it's a bit difficult. But if you're good with your concept, then I know that you can easily do that. Like 15 years can be easily done within 2 months. Especially, you need to target out some of the chapters that are very, high weightage when it comes to NEET physics. For example, rotational, gravitation, and all these chapters. Okay, from class 11, waves, oscillation, and you can say optics. They will ask you from modern physics. They will ask 7 questions. So in this way, you need to uh, pick up the chapters that have high weightage, and then do those chapters first, and after that do chapters like hydrostatic, fluid mechanics, and all those things. They really, it's a very huge chapter, and they will ask you only 1 question. So try to do it at the end, but the high weighted chapters, try to complete it as soon as possible. I hope this answers the question. This is another strategy. So yeah, I hope this clears the question. So don't worry, I'll be coming tomorrow and teaching you physics. So the Debargo, don't get tensed. Just keep on working. Keep your head cool and keep on working. Things will work out. Okay. Don't get panicked. If you panic in these situations, then it's not good. Okay. So that's what this book talks about. Okay. So do what you fear. This book talks about this concept. Do what you fear, and fear disappears. So if you're afraid of this subject, try to do this, study this subject, and you'll see that this subject will become easy and easy for you as time passes. Okay. Okay, the name of the book that I'm talking about is The Magic of Thinking Big. So the name of the book is The Magic of Thinking Big. You can find this on Amazon. It's written by David Schwartz. Okay, I'll write it down for you. The Magic of Thinking Big. Oh, it is not Dasid. It will be David. Okay, David. I've written the spelling wrong. It will David. Yeah. So there's a question from Luciana. Sir, could you put a revision video covering major part of 11th and 12th minute? No, man, it's very difficult. I don't have time to create revision videos. It's because those videos will be very long. It's not so easy that it can be covered within 10 to 15 minutes. No, it's very difficult. What I can tell you, from class 11, try to do rotational mechanics, gravitation, waves oscillation. Okay, you can skip that projectile part because they never ask question from projectile and all those things. Just go through dimension part because they will give 1 question from dimension. So in this way, I'm trying to just go through the last 30 years. You'll get a good idea, or maybe go through the question paper of last 10 years and try to identify the chapters and see from which chapter every year how many questions are being asked, and then you can do it. From class 12, do the part from modern physics because those are easy chapters. If you just know the formulas, then you can solve those questions. And optics also, they will ask you 3 questions from optics. So how many have you checked? How many of you have checked my recent video? This is just a basic question. I know you have checked it out. Okay, thank you, Luciana, for your comment. Yeah, I know you have commented on that. I just asked the question in order to keep the conversation flowing. Sometimes on this live session, people from outside India also come and join. But today, nobody from outside India joined the live session. Maybe I'm doing it after 2 months, so maybe they are not ready yet. I need to do it on a regular basis so that they know that I am on these live sessions. Another request for you guys is that if you love these videos that I'm creating, the productivity thing and the smart study thing, then at least share these videos so that this will actually help this channel to grow, and this will support the work that I'm doing so that I can create more amazing videos in future. That's the main purpose of this. Okay, so I'll be creating more amazing videos for you. This is not about just NEET physics, but as you become a graduate student, like a student in college, this channel will actually help you to uh, build your career or build your hobbies or build your skills and how to build that. I'll be doing things on that. So for your support, what if the support? Just share these videos if you love them, and if you feel that these videos are truly helpful, then my request to you is just share the videos on social media, and it's just free. You can share them. It's a great thing that you can do for this channel. Most of the subscribers, what they do is just they go through, love it, like it, they will comment if they love, because most of them, and they will just comment on the video and they will leave it. Just share it, and that will be a great support for this channel. So another cool concept that this book talks about, this is very important. The book says that, okay, Debargo, thank you for your help. Okay, okay. Now let's talk about this concept. It says that remind yourself. This book says that Remind yourself regularly that you are better than you think you are. Successful people are not Superman. Success doesn't require a super intellect, nor is there anything mystical about success. And success isn't based on luck. Successful people are just ordinary folks who have developed a belief in themselves and what they do. So yeah, this is great. Like, we know that successful people are not Superman. They just keep on working and they believe that they will be successful. The belief is very important. That actually pushes you to do extraordinary thing. So I have heard this thing about physics. Like, I'll be talking about physics because I'm a physics teacher. Okay. So people say that this is the most boring subject and this is the most difficult subject. Uh, the the reason that they say that is because they don't understand the concept. They don't understand the concept and they are afraid of this subject. Okay. So the book talks about enthusiasm, like to get enthusiastic, learn more about the thing you are not enthusiastic about. If you are afraid of something, then try to understand why you're afraid of. Try to grab the thing that you're afraid of. And you'll see after a while, you won't be afraid of that thing. So this is again a cool concept that this book talks about. For example, I'll let you know that, for example, you want to start a YouTube channel. You'll see that the first video that you'll be shooting will be awkward. Like, how can you talk in front of the camera? It's so awkward. So you will be afraid of it. But once you start exploring why you're afraid of, okay, let's do some funny video. Maybe people will laugh. Doesn't matter. Just create it. And you'll see after 10 to 15 videos, you'll be so much comfortable in front of the camera that nothing matters. Like, you will be like, once the camera is on, you'll be on your floor. Like, yeah, I'm there to just talk about anything without any problem. Okay, Lochana commented, sir, it's great to know that you are noticing everyone's comment and figuring it out. That's really great of you, sir, in spite of having your busy schedule. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I am creating these videos because I'm passionate about the work that I'm doing. So I need to touch everybody's comment in order to help them. Okay, in order to push them. That's the thing. Like, when I was a student, I used to search for somebody. I used to search for teachers that will help me to uh, go past my obstacle. So the best gift, I always say, the best gift that a student can get is a great teacher. A great teacher is such a great blessing for a student and a great gift for a student. It can make a subject, a super boring subject, into a favorite subject. Okay. So that's the beauty of a great teacher. And I absolutely love that concept. I'll tell you one story about this, that when I was in my class 8, 9 in my class 8 and class 9, I used to hate geography. I couldn't even understand what this subject is actually talking about. Then I got one teacher that used to explain geography amazingly well. I took tuition from that teacher, and oh man, after 1 year, I was so good in geography, and I felt like this is the best subject for me. Geography became my best subject. So I was blessed with a great teacher about geography. So I understood at that age that, yeah, having a great teacher is just a blessing. Okay, Debarga Mukherjee again commented saying that, but sir, my friend circle is very short and I'm not really good in mixing up with people. So sir, even if I make my YouTube channel, who will subscribe it? Okay. Even my friend circle is very short. I don't have any great friend circle. Okay, because I'm mostly into work, and when you are working hell lot of the time, then the amount of friends that you will create will be very less. But doesn't matter. There is a book called Show Up Your Work by Austin Kleon. That book talks about that. I'll be creating video on that. So it says that you need to show your work online or anywhere, any exhibition, so that people of like-minded will connect with you. Doesn't matter. Maybe you are interested in something you have created and put forward on YouTube. Initially, nobody will watch. I know initially nobody will watch, but once you keep on consistently creating videos, you'll see that people from around the globe will be interested in your topic and they will connect with you. You'll be making friends uh, from around the world. Doesn't matter. Okay, so it's a bad concept that my friend circle is very small. Even my friend circle is very small. I almost have no friend. I There are some friends which I can count on my fingers. Okay, because mostly I'm working and I'm working on my passion. I create friends on my go, and yeah, there are internet friends here on YouTube, Facebook, who love my work, and I like sharing things with them and discussing things with them. Yeah, that's the thing. Who will subscribe? People will subscribe. Out of all the subscribers that I have, there are very small percentage of subscribers that I literally know, like in man to man. Okay, most of them are outside Kolkata or West Bengal. Most of my subscribers, some of them are outside India. So yeah, you will get subscribers. If you are doing something good, then people get attracted to it. Okay, Luciana, this is the thing that I always get this comment that one day you will achieve it. Yeah, I am hopeful for that, but for that you need to work really hard. You need to believe yourself and keep on working, and things will automatically work out. Okay, so yeah, I'm working towards that. Initially, people will not watch your videos because people don't know, but once you're consistent, things will start to grow. So don't worry about subscribers and all those things. Once there is a concept called flywheel. Do you know the concept of flywheel in physics? In physics, there's a concept called flywheel. So once you rotate that wheel, it's difficult initially, but once the wheel starts rotating, it will gain so much momentum, you'll start seeing result. But initially, it's difficult to rotate. And we have studied this in physics that static friction is always greater than kinetic friction. So the most amount of work that you need to do is in the initial phase. And then once it starts rotating, when it starts to see result, you'll start getting results quickly. But the initial part is difficult. Anything that you are interested about. So Devarko Mukherjee is asking that what can be the probable topics for making people interested in it? The thing is, you need to be good at something and then you start creating videos on that. And it will work. Doesn't matter. If you are a carpenter, you can start creating table and chair nicely and create videos for that, and people will be interested in that. And maybe you can get a job on that. People will tell you that, I love that design. Can you make one for me? Okay. So you can be a graphic designer, you can be a painter who just draws something and then post on YouTube in at 5 or 10x speed. Maybe somebody will be interested in that, and maybe somebody will buy your picture also. Doesn't If you're good at photography, then show how you take photographs. If you're good at vlogging, then just do any vlogging type of thing. There are many things that you can do. You need to be good in that. You need to learn that thing and keep on consistently posting videos on YouTube. It will work. So the last thing that I'll be talking about from this book, there are many things that I can talk about from this book, but the last thing that I'll touch upon and then end this live session, because it's almost more than an hour now. So I need to attend my family. Like, my mother will be mad if I keep on this live session. She'll be mad. So I need to quit this. So before leaving, I need to say that this book says that let your major goals be your automatic pilot. When you let your goal absorb you, you'll find yourself making the right decision to reach your goal. So yeah, that's the last thing that I this book talks about. So this is amazing. I'll repeat it again. Let your major goal be your automatic pilot. When you let your goal absorb you, you'll find yourself making the right decisions to reach your goal. Yeah. So this is again the last thing. And there are many things that this book talks about. So, oh, Nikhil Prasad, man, I've been doing this live session for the last 1 hour and you were joining just now. Okay, I just created this live session only for you because of your request. So I will say hi to you, Nikhil. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so nice to see you in the comment section. If you have any kind of question, then you can pitch it quickly. Otherwise, if there is no question, you're just here to watch me. Okay, so you can just say hi. And because I'm already here for more than an hour, I think I need to leave this live session. Sorry, I was late today. Okay, no problem. You need to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video or a live session. Okay. So okay, so guys, if you're enjoying these kind of videos and if you want me to come on a regular basis on these live sessions, then please share this link or share the videos from this channel or share the channel so that this channel get a little bit of more support from you guys, and so that I could get more ideas to create some amazing content for this, because creating these videos require a lot of effort. So if my channel grows, I will then get more motivated and more pushed to create more amazing content for you. Okay, so yeah, so this is all for this live session. I hope you enjoyed this live session, and till next time, just keep on enjoying your studies, and I will catch you all in the next video or in my next live session. So till then, bye bye.